Okay guys, here we are doing a strand test on a new curly client. She wanted to go with some cooler tones, so she came in one day to get a strand test. And one thing that I want to point out is you do a strand test in the back. Some people do them in the front as well, just to be certain, because there are different textures typically in a curly head, but I decided to do it in the back because she was pretty consistent all over, and we wanted to see how her elasticity was, if that already pre-lightened hair was going to hold up to lighten her again. So we went in, as you can see there, her hair will be completely covered over. The strand test will be covered over. If she needed to wear her hair down or out, it would be kind of disguised underneath. And you can see there that she has a very nice consistent lift. You will see shortly that she has her elasticity remains intact. And I just rinsed this out and put a little bit of purple shampoo on it too, because she was coming back. She wasn't getting her service that day, so I wanted to make sure that the lightener was essentially washed out. So here I'm parting her hair into 4 sections to make things a little bit easier. Actually 5 sections. I give her a mohawk section up top. And what I'm doing now is starting in the back and giving her a nice teasy light, which is essentially teasing the hair a little bit at the root, so there's a nice diffused root and you won't have that harsh line of grow out. And then we're going in with a very low 10 volume because she is natural except for on her ends. So she has no hair color in her hair. So it's always a good choice to go with a low developer, 1 for her curls, 2 because she is all natural, so there's no need to blow through her hair with a higher developer, because it just needs to take a nice slow steady process to get to the color and the tone that we were trying to achieve. You can notice a little bit here that her left side of her head is a little bit thicker than the right side, so I went through and took a little bit thicker sections on the right just to make sure that things were balanced and even when her color is placed, because if she were to ever go straight, which she said she does like once every 3 years, so it's not likely that she'll go straight, but if she were her hair straight, we would want to make sure that it looked nice while it was straight as well. So now I'm just going through with her glaze to cancel out those golden tones that she had from being lifted. She wanted to be more cool blonde, so we are going through with the proper glaze to make sure that we can achieve that kind of ashier, cooler tone. Now, this is my second favorite part of this situation, you guys. Her curls are popping. Oh my goodness, she had some really great curls, and you can see, even though she was lifted and lightened, contrary to what a lot of people think and believe or have been told, if you lift your hair that you'll lose your curl pattern. That can be the case if you're lifted too high or if the chemical is left on for too long. So though we did do a significant lift on her, we still were able to keep her curls intact, because I always use lightener that has bond reformer in it, which means that it's going to strengthen out those strands and make sure that her hair retains its elasticity to make sure her curls are still popping the way that they are. So now we're going through and diffusing her to make sure that she's nice and dry, 1, because it's winter, and 2, because you want to see your style when you leave the salon. So I'm going through and gently just applying the diffuser, or using the diffuser on top of her curls, and then I'm going in and fluffing with my hands a little bit more after I've used the pick. And please excuse my camera guy in the back. That is my amazing videographer. We are working on some great things. So he was there to record some things while I was doing her hair. But you can see her curls look great. I loved it. She loved it. We're just fluffing things up, getting things nice and styled, using a little bit of sheen spray. She is on her way with her new gorgeous curls.